goes my mind erasing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I'm hopeless now.
I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean
just to be with you and fix what I've broken.
Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason.
There goes my hand shaking, and you are the reason. My heart keeps bleeding. I need you now.
If I could turn back the clock, I'd make sure the light defeated the dark. I'd spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. And I'd climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken.
All rise.
Your face, and the whole world is on your case. I will offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear.
You may be seated. Welcome, friends and family, to the wedding of Danielle, Anna Bellini, and Benjamin Murphy. If those names sound unfamiliar to you at this point, you may be in the wrong place and now awkwardly may leave as we stare in silence. Fantastic. At this time, I encourage you all to get your pictures in, those last second pictures, and then we will ask everyone to please put your phones away on silent or off. If you're unsure of how to use the silent function, just please turn it off or hand it to your youngest relative at this point. Thank you. All right. Great. All right. We are gathered here today to celebrate the love and union between two very special individuals. One I've known my whole life, and the other whom I look forward to spending time getting to know more. For those of you who don't know me, I am Danielle's brother, Joel. It's a pleasure. And even though I was engaged first, we both found it right that Danielle tie the knot first herself today. I promised I would only mention it once. I first want to say what a good-looking crowd, and it's not because I'm related to half of you. It really is wonderful to see such a beautiful crowd here today. And thank you for being here to witness this beautiful and special moment. It is truly an honor to stand before all of you today on such a meaningful day as we gather to celebrate the love between Danielle and Ben. Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in their lives, one that is filled with promise, joy, and the kind of love that brings two people together in the most profound of ways. As her brother, I've had the privilege of watching Danielle grow into the incredible woman she is today. From childhood to adulthood, she continued to inspire me. Through her strength, kindness, and unwavering support have shaped who I am, and I know I'm not the only one who has been touched by her presence here today. And though I don't idolize her in the same way I used to as a young child, getting my nails painted after her, following her at the door as we'd run away from home, I idolize her in a different way today as a professional and compassionate adult. I truly honor you. Danielle, I've heard the spark in your voice when you talk about Ben on the phone, and it fills my heart with joy to see you so deeply loved and so completely happy. You deserve this kind of love, steady, honest, and full of respect, and I am beyond thrilled to see you marry someone who cherishes you as much as you deserve. Ben, I want to thank you for the way you love and care for my sister. You have brought a sense of peace and happiness into her life, and for that, we are all truly grateful. We are all truly grateful. I am a Packard. I know that together you will continue to grow, support each other, and build a future filled with laughter, respect, and deep love. And today is not just a celebration of a wedding, it is a celebration of two people who have found something truly special in one another. As we witness Danielle and Ben take this important step, we are reminded of the power of love, commitment, and partnership. And on behalf of my family, I want to thank you all again for being here to share in this joyful occasion. Your presence here today means the world to us. As we move forward with this ceremony, let us all keep in mind the profound significance of this moment, the joining of two hearts, two families, and two beautiful lives. Continuing this celebration, as Ben and Danielle embark on this wonderful journey together, in a lot of weddings, the officiant will often quote a famous author, a philosopher, poet, or someone on their wisdom and love, and I found a few, so I figured I'd share them with you. Love conquers all things except poverty and toothache. Mae West. I thought that was a good one. Or how about this? Love is a fire, but whether it is going to warm your hearth or burn your house down, you can never tell. Joan Crawford. Yeah. And this one, perhaps the most applicable or will be the most appreciated in a marriage. It's from the late great Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and some advice she emanated from her own mother-in-law. She said, "Dear, in every good marriage, it helps sometimes to be a little deaf." And Ruth followed that advice in dealing not only with her dear spouse, but in dealing with her colleagues on the U.S. Supreme Court. But then I found one a little more personal to me from Lao Tzu, a simple line, deep and beautiful. Being loved deeply by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. You are both strong and courageous for taking this leap today, and may your love for each other further strengthen your relationship, give you courage through the good times and the bad, and if all else fails, just remember that sometimes it helps to be a little deaf.
Easy.
Danielle and Ben will now read their sacred vows to each other, and we're going to start with my wonderful sister.
Thank you. Before I begin my vows, I think we owe it to the guy in the room who is the true reason why we're standing here today. Mike Salisbury, can you please stand and wave? Woo. For anybody looking for a dive bar matchmaker, Mike's your guy. For our guests who don't know how Ben and I met, let me briefly loop you in. A single girl with her friend at a dive bar meets the wingman of a single guy at the same dive bar. The wingman, aka Mike, bridges the introduction, and here we are. I couldn't be more grateful to be in the right place at the right time. I remember being so frustrated that I hadn't met my person yet, and everybody kept telling me, "You'll meet him when you least expect it." As much as I really love admitting when I'm wrong, Mom, you were right. Ben, I knew early on that there was something special about you. Your love for life, for your friends and family, paired with your easygoing nature and commitment to our relationship, made it easy to fall in love with you. Little did I know that the best was to come when we moved in together. You quickly became the absolute best dog and cat dad to our fur kids, my talented co-chef to cook dinner with every night, and my favorite person to put my cold hands on while you're trying to fall asleep. I love laughing with you to the point of tears, often finding humor in the most random things, enjoying our evening Levi walks, always commenting on his ridiculousness, freely dancing in our kitchen to throwback songs, and just living in the moment with you. As we enter this new chapter of our lives as husband and wife, I promise to always be your best friend, secret keeper, and partner. I promise to show you that I love you each and every day and always make sure that you feel appreciated. I promise to listen to your hopes, dreams, passions, and frustrations. I promise not to whack you too hard when you're snoring or give you a hard time when the pillows aren't put back the right way. But most importantly, I promise to make our relationship, our marriage, and our commitment to each other my priority every day. Thank you for loving me unapologetically and seeing me for my strengths, quirks, and flaws. Never forget that you are and always will be my favorite person. I love you.
Very nice.
All right, and now it's time for the groom to read his.
Thank you. Danielle, never would I have thought that I'd say the most important night of my life was at the Spigot, which is the dive bar in question. Thank goodness I agreed to going for just one drink and some darts that night. Right away, I knew what a kind, caring, loving, and compassionate person that you are. Well, maybe it was our next date at another dive bar that really solidified that that's the type of person that you are. Your kindness comes through in the work that you do, and your love, caringness, and compassion are more than evident in the care that you give Levi and Delilah. My first impressions are just more and more confirmed each day that we spend together. What I didn't know right away was how much you like to laugh, and that nothing makes you laugh more than scaring me. My sheer terror is quickly replaced by love and adoration, seeing you laugh and smile, because that's one of my favorite things about you. You make me a better person, and you make me want to be a better person. I promise to always be there for you, to support you, and to always love you. I promise to always make you laugh, and remember that everything in our house has a home. I'm excited to be your husband and spend the rest of my life with you.
Well done. You're doing great.
Thanks, good job.
All right. A ring is a fitting symbol for a wedding promise. It is a circle with no beginning and no end, and love without an end is what we all want in marriage. As often as you both look at your rings,
Oh, yeah. That makes most sense.
there we go. All right, you can put them on each other. Yeah. As often as you both look at your rings, I hope that you will be reminded of these commitments and that you have made and are about to make.
So you just take this one.
Ben, will you have Danielle to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you love her, comfort her, keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, be faithful to her so long as you both shall live? If so, answer I do.
I do.
Wonderful. Danielle, will you have Ben to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you love him, comfort him, keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him so long as you both shall live? If so, answer I do.
I do.
Danielle and Ben, because you have committed yourselves to each other in marriage and demonstrated this by exchanging vows and rings before these beautiful witnesses and myself. By the power vested in me by the state of Connecticut, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride. It is my privilege and honor to introduce for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Murphy.
You and me, we come from different worlds. You like to laugh at me when I look at other girls. Sometimes you're crazy, and you wonder why. I'm such a baby, cause the dolphins make me cry. But there's nothing I can do. I've been looking for a girl like you. You look at me, you got nothing left to say. I'm gonna pout at you until I get my way. I won't dance, you won't sing. I just wanna love you, but you wanna wear my ring.